they come back. They always come back, guys. You just have to assume it and be comfortable being in this uncomfortable mess. Why do exes always come back, Kyle? Well, I have been a coach for 10 years. I have been helping people with their situations, their exes, their girlfriends and boyfriends for 10 years. And I've seen everything, right? So many people will say to me, Kyle, this situation is so unique. And then I'll read it and I'm like, yeah, that happened to Fred last week. But it can feel that way to you. And that's why I make these videos, because when I was going through this, I didn't have any of these. I didn't have anybody to help. I didn't have a place, you were alone. So what I want to tell you is when exes come back, or what drives them to come back, is pure curiosity, which is a very powerful emotion, because silence after a breakup triggers that curiosity. You'll hear no contact being thrown around by a lot of coaches, including myself, because it creates it creates the place for nostalgia, right? Nostalgia can't be felt when there's negativity in the brain. It's way too hard. So the experience that they feel is emotional clarity after that negativity has dissipated. Picture it like a cup emptying. Once it empties, they're like, maybe it wasn't that bad. So that will trigger them to feel like they're going to that they're going to lose you forever, which creates fear. See, when you go through a breakup, you're down in the bottom of this chart here in the red. It's called desire and fear. And they are going to be in a neutral state, at least when it comes to you and the relationship. So you guys have a mismatch. And what happens is that tends to start to come like this as time goes on. And then there's a window of opportunity that you'll have. Usually that window of opportunity is between 3 to 4 months, sometimes 5 months, if you do no contact properly. It usually takes about 2 weeks for people to do it, because they chase for a while, they wait around, they're trying to insert themselves into their ex's life. So during this time, make sure that you guys are working on yourselves, glowing up, working out, hanging out with your friends again. You wouldn't believe how many people say to me, I've started hanging out with my friends again. I've started going to the gym. I started working on my purpose, started that business I always wanted to do. And I'm like, why didn't you do that when you were with this person, right? But I understand, because again, I've been there. When you're wrapped up in a relationship and you're wrapped up in just the day-to-day, you can put the relationship on a pedestal and you kind of forget about yourself, which is another reason why people leave. So just remember, emotional reflection and looking back takes time, okay? And the consequences of losing you appear after that negativity has emptied, okay? So just give it time. Yes, you're gonna have times when you're like, why haven't they reached out yet? Why haven't they come to contact me yet? Hasn't it been enough time? Most likely no. Like I told you, the 3, 4, 5 months-ish, that's a solid window. It just feels, because every day feels like 2 for you, right? When you're in emotional pain like you are, every day it sucks. So again, if you need me, let me know, reach out, link is in bio.